that sheet?
Yes.
Gracias.
James, the stretch that ended the third quarter where you got it to within 3, how big was that going into the fourth?
It was huge for us. The entire game, they had us down, I think, double digits, and then we got it to 6, and we never can get, below that. I think we got it to 5 one time, but other than that, we just had no rhythm. We missed a lot of open shots, and so it was big just to try to get it down as low as possible. And, that fourth quarter, we got into where we needed to be. We made some big shots. We got some, big defensive rebounds, and that was the kind of turning point right there.
About the production you guys got off the bench. You had 50 points from your bench play tonight. Just what kind of balance that affords you guys a chance to do?
I mean, all year long, I just, we had trust in these guys. Clearly, obviously Eric, and then, when we added Lou, that made it more important for us to, make sure that, our bench and guys that are effective and can score the ball get opportunities. And so that's kind of been my mindset, and those guys stepped up big. Lou and Eric made some big shots. So we're going to need those guys to play well in order to get where we want to go.
Was the way you guys won this game, having to come back with your backs against the wall, a good thing to go through before you have to go play in Oklahoma City?
For sure. It was, the first game was, cruise control, and so, we knew that game 2 was going to be a lot different, and it was. We had to figure a way to win the game. And so it wasn't pretty. We didn't make a lot of shots, and, we gave them an early lead. And then we had to fight our way back, and, we did. So we didn't give up. We continued to grind and fight and figure a way to win, and tonight was a perfect case.
Two things, James. What does it say that you guys won a game kind of playing their style, their rebounding, their second chance points? It was to their advantage. And secondly, you referenced it a second ago about kind of being behind the whole game, having to climb up that hill. What moment in your mind kind of keyed you getting over that hill and kind of getting things out in the fourth quarter?
I think we just had to be aggressive, man. Just, take our shots when we were open. And then, for me, I had to be aggressive. I was getting to the line, but just my shot, and I was kind of, trying to be too passive. And so, in that second half, I was just a little bit more aggressive. I told the guys, just stay with it. Stay with it. If we got shots, shoot them. And if we have opportunities to drive, take those opportunities. And then defensively, we got to be a little bit more aggressive, have a sense of urgency. And so, we started to pick up a little bit more rebounding, and that second half was a lot better. I don't know how many second rebounds, second chance points they got, but it wasn't many. And so that's going to be the key to this series. We got to rebound the basketball and limit our turnovers.
James, can you talk about the play of Pat Beverly, that energy and that frenetic pace that he seems to bring off the bench, hair on fire type level of energy? It always seems to bring the team up, because actually it seemed like we kind of had a little bit of a malaise early on.
I think that was all of us. I think that was all of us, as a group. And you got to give them credit. They came out and they pressed us. They pressed us early in the game, but we figured it out. We had our own pace. We fought our way through it. That second half defensively, I think we gave up 43 points total. So a lot better defensively, more control, more pace, and then obviously we made shots. So we can't give them, that lead early in the game like that in game 3. So that was the key.
As a leader of this team, how proud are you of your guys to not only overcome such a big deficit early and such a big game by Westbrook tonight?
Extremely proud. We didn't let Russell, him making shots, calm us down. We kept going, kept attacking, especially defensively. Try to just wear him out. And then hopefully he missed some shots, and he did in that fourth quarter. So we still haven't played well yet. We made some big shots tonight, but just in the whole game we haven't played well. Even somebody like Ryan, who had a lot of open opportunities for his threes, and they went in and out. So look for some big games from him.
Did you feel like you had the same looks on drives, but just weren't finishing them early on in the game, and then eventually you found a rhythm where they did eventually fall?
Yeah, similar to game 1 when I started 0 for 6 or something like that, airballing or whatever. But it's a part of it, man. I don't get too high, get too low. I don't worry about missing shots or whatever. I put the work in every day. So eventually, it's some good's gonna happen, and just stay with it.
James, you're not a player that typically gets into foul trouble. When you got that fifth foul, and Pat had the 5 fouls as well, did you guys kind of talk amongst yourselves to kind of keep yourself locked in, but not want to get that?
Yeah, for sure. We still had to keep our aggressiveness because that's what got us the lead and got us that momentum. But we had to just be a little bit more smart, So we had our matchups a lot different. Trevor did a really, really good job the last several minutes on Russell, just making him take contested shots and tough shots. And our bigs, Nene, did a really good job of rebounding the basketball as well. So it was tough. You had to be, cautious on not picking up that 6th foul. But other guys on the court stepped up and made big plays defensively.
James, you mentioned Russ earlier. He started so hot, and then that fourth quarter he was 4 of 18. Were there any adjustments that Mike discussed or anything? I mean, anything you guys did, or was it more just 4 quarters and eventually getting to him?
I don't know what it was. I just know defensively, us as a unit, we picked it up. They were getting too many comfortable shots in their first half. You give anybody, especially a great player like Russ, a comfort level jumpers and opportunities to get to the paint. It's going to be a tough night. So we turned up our intensity a little bit in that second half, and that was the difference. Appreciate it.